Stop scrolling. You are about to witness the most turbulent year in modern history, and it isn't because of the stock market or a celebrity breakup. In 2026, science didn't just advance, it accelerated simultaneously across medicine, physics, space exploration, and climate science in ways we never thought possible. Today, we are diving deep into the top 10 discoveries that aren't just headlines but fundamental shifts in how we understand our universe. From recreating the first steps toward life to challenging our assumptions about the history of the galaxy, the data from 2026 tells a story that changes everything we knew was true. This is the year reality itself began to rewrite its rules, and you need to know what happened next before it gets mainstreamed. The biggest shockwave of 2026 didn't come from a telescope looking at distant stars, but from a lab bench in the Midwest where University of Missouri researchers made headlines with something truly miraculous. For decades, scientists have assumed that abiogenesis, the origin of life, was an impossible leap of faith, requiring a perfect storm of conditions we can never replicate. But by early 2026, they didn't just simulate a step, they recreated one. They managed to synthesize the exact molecular configuration required for self-replicating RNA under conditions that mimic the early Earth's hydrothermal vents. It wasn't magic, nor was it life yet, but it was the functional equivalent of the spark that started the fire. The implications are staggering because this isn't a theoretical model. It's a reproducible process now available to researchers worldwide. Suddenly, the door that seemed locked for billions of years has been kicked open, and everyone is asking if we can do this again with DNA or even simpler structures. This discovery fundamentally changed how we approach synthetic biology, turning what was once considered a myth into an engineering challenge we are actively solving right now. While life scientists were playing with molecular fire, astronomers in 2026 were staring at the sky and realizing their entire map of cosmic history might be wrong. A breakthrough from a team of international collaborators challenged one of astronomy's most trusted assumptions regarding how we measure galaxies and reconstruct the universe's past. For years, we relied on standard candle models that assumed gravity and expansion rates followed predictable curves based on data gathered over the last century. That assumption was shattered when new observations revealed a correlation between dark matter distribution and local gravitational lensing that defied all previous calculations. It forced scientists to rethink how they measure distance across billions of light years, potentially altering our understanding of the universe's age by hundreds of millions of years. This isn't just a tweak in the numbers. It is a paradigm shift comparable to Einstein correcting Newton. If our measurements of galactic history were wrong for so long, what does that mean for everything we thought we knew about dark energy and the ultimate fate of the cosmos? The implications ripple through every field of astrophysics, forcing a complete reevaluation of our textbooks and theoretical models overnight. Beyond the stars and the spark of life, 2026 marked a definitive turning point in healthcare accessibility that felt almost utopian compared to previous decades. The industry faced a crisis where proprietary patents were blocking critical treatments for billions. But this year saw a massive shift toward open-source genomic tools designed for free or affordable global access. We are no longer talking about theoretical equity. We have actual frameworks being deployed in hospitals from New York to Nairobi that allow doctors to diagnose rare genetic disorders without expensive sequencing kits. The technology was mature enough by 2026 to bypass the traditional gatekeepers of pharmaceutical giants, driven by a collective realization that scientific discovery must serve humanity directly, not just shareholders. This democratization of medical intelligence has led to a surge in preventative care and personalized treatments that were previously impossible for the average citizen to access. The result is a healthcare landscape where affordability isn't a luxury but a baseline requirement, fundamentally changing how society approaches disease prevention and treatment protocols across all demographics. If medicine became accessible, climate science in 2026 moved from prediction to active intervention using real-time data that was previously impossible to process at scale. scientists discovered a way to model microclimate shifts with unprecedented accuracy, allowing for localized interventions that could reverse specific environmental degradation patterns faster than ever before. By integrating satellite imagery with ground-based sensors and AI-driven predictive models, we gain the ability to see carbon capture efficiency in real time across entire continents. This data transparency allowed governments and corporations alike to adjust policies based on immediate feedback rather than lagging indicators from decades ago. We saw rapid deployment of geoengineering solutions that targeted specific atmospheric conditions, proving that large-scale climate action was not only possible, but statistically probable if executed with the right data infrastructure. The year ended with a clear message. We can fix parts of the environment before it's too late, provided we have the tools to measure and respond instantly. The scientific landscape of 2026 is no longer static. It is evolving in real time, driven by breakthroughs that span from the origin of life to the architecture of our galaxy. From recreating the first steps toward life to rewriting the books on cosmic history and making medicine a human right, this year proved that progress happens simultaneously across all disciplines. These aren't just stories for the future. They are the facts we live with now. If you found these insights compelling, don't stop here. Hit that like button if you believe science is changing faster than ever before, and subscribe to keep up with the next wave of discoveries that will redefine our world tomorrow. Drop a comment below telling us which discovery surprised you the most. Let's see who else is as excited as we are about what 2026 has given us.